Hi guys, how are you? Type A here. So yesterday when I was streaming the Techno in FL Studio video, I was like messing around with Hammer and the resynthesis, and I just got this idea of using the Image Line remote app to kind of mess around with Hammer, and I come up with this idea of using, throwing a sample inside the resynthesis engine here, and like do some kind of automation and then play with this. This is the harmonic mode that you can find in the Image Line like remote, and this is like really cool because this has a layout of all the keys that you can like to make. You can use it to play the instrument, but in FL Studio you have this controller called the 3D keyboard controller, which basically you can use it to automate different parameters, and in this case I'm using the 3D keyboard controller to control the time knob here, so I can use the harmonic mode to like jump from different time, like different parts of the sample by moving the time knob using this. So for instance, right now it sounds like this. Let me put this on keyboard controller, so you can see that when I move this, the time moves. So this is useful because you can like make a really complicated patch, like do lots of automation, and you want to scroll through different parts of the sample, and okay, you can automate this in FL Studio, but having this tool like to play around with your phone while you are like walking in your house or whatever, it's like pretty amazing, since like it brings back this idea of not being like with the computer all the time, and you can mess around. And this app is pretty deep, since you can make your custom controllers, and maybe you can, right now I'm using this layout, but you can have something like this to manipulate the time knob, and then you can have like two knobs like controlling the speed of the sample or some filtering. And this is like this has potential to be like a really cool way of messing around with Hammer and recording all this into Edison, so you have like material to work with after. And yeah, so basically the idea is that you can see here, you basically add a 3D keyboard controller to your set, and in any knob here, for instance this knob, link to controller, and you just let the 3D keyboard controller, you have two choices, the note or the velocity. Right now I'm using the note, since the whole idea is to use this layout here, so it can be notes and accept. And if you like go here and play with this, you can see now the frequency knob here. One thing that I did with this setup was to increase the range, so it covers from C3 to C7. So you just need to move this around to C3 to C7, so you have like a full range, and you can see that it's moving full range here. So yeah, right now I'm using this with my phone, but if you have a tablet, you can go to perform mode and you can perform stuff with this. You can use it with SliceX or FPC, or even just the regular piano, so it's like more straightforward. But yeah, so this is like really cool tool to use like FL Studio users are lucky like to have this. And yeah, so thanks for watching this. I'll be streaming today part 3 of the Technos track, and hope you like this. Peace.